Well, the sacking of journalists by the SABC this week in flagrant disregard to the ruling of the Independent Communication Authority of South Africa is a clear indication that we're on a slippery slope to autocracy. Part of what I think Deputy Minister of Public Works, Jeremy Cronin, referred to 14 years ago as the zonification of the country. But I'm not pessimistic, not at all, because that journey down that slippery slope may never be completed. In fact, it may well be aborted, for the simple reason that South Africa's liberal reformist bulwark is still in place. Our courts are still free of manipulation. Trade unions and the media are, yes, under quite a lot of pressure, but they're still independent. And Chapter 9 institutions, in particular the Public Protector, is still operating to public benefit. But clearly we're on the slope, and we should learn lessons. And not just from what's happened in Zimbabwe and in that monarchic kleptocracy of Swaziland next door. There was a good lesson this week, for example. It came from Turkey. Now, Turkey has a popular image of being a democracy. It's not. And that you can check with any trade unionist there and the international trade union organizations as well. It's heading towards a party autocracy very rapidly. The AK party of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is fearful of losing its grip and has been losing its grip on the electorate. And so therefore it has been clamping down on trade unions, on opposition members, on journalists in particular. But last weekend came a coup, an incident of serious unrest. And it was used immediately as an excuse to crack down. But it was a crackdown that was clearly prepared, because within 24 hours, thousands of people had been dismissed. 8,000 civil servants alone and police, 3,000 prosecutors and judges. And then within days, 21,000 teachers, specifically named, were suspended, along with 1,500 senior people from universities. So this just shows what can happen very rapidly once you get onto that slippery slope. So therefore there's no time in South Africa for complacency. We need to learn from these lessons and to protect the institutions we have, which form a bulwark against that sort of slide towards autocracy. It's a lesson that we should and need not repeat. And that's going to be the focus of my Inside Labour column this week, which you can access on this platform, Fin24, tomorrow, and a version of which will appear in the business section of City Press on Sunday. Now, there's plenty there to get your teeth into, to make comments, criticize, say what you think about what has happened and what lessons we might or might not be able to learn. So send them in to editor@fin24.com. That's editor@fin24.com. We look forward to hearing from you. And for this week, that's all from me. Cheers.